With stay-at-home orders in place in our area, adopting a pet got a lot more difficult. But KC Pet Project has some new tools so you can bring home a furry friend all while staying safe. This morning, we're joined live via Zoom with Tori Fugate, Chief Communication Officer with KC Pet Project. Good morning, Tori. Thanks a lot for joining us this morning. So, Tori, you guys have launched a new way of doing adoptions virtually. Can you tell us a little more about that?
We have. So we're in a really interesting scenario at KC Pet Project where all of our available pets are now living in foster homes. We don't have any available animals at the campus. As they become available, we're moving them straight into foster. We've had over 900 people apply to be fosters for us during this time, which is just phenomenal. So we can't thank our community enough for their support. And so as these animals are moving into foster, they're then made available, and then we're able now to process adoptions via Zoom, or we are doing scheduled meet and greets at the campus if a family wants to meet a pet in person.
That's amazing. It's also great to hear that a lot of these animals are finding some, hopefully, forever homes. But the reality, unfortunately, is that some of those animals do end up coming back. I'm wondering, once we do return to a normal, whatever that may look like, is there a concern that people may end up returning the animals back to you guys?
You know, a few of the animals, or actually most of the animals, are getting adopted really quickly. It's really an amazing thing to see. And it's not just our shelter at KC Pet Project. We're seeing this across the country. It's almost like there's a shortage of available pets, which is just this crazy thing. But what we're also finding is that, we are seeing a lot of people that are reuniting strays, via Nextdoor, via Facebook. A lot of people are really taking responsibility for pets out in the community. And we're seeing this great phenomenon of the community really, helping us get pets back home. And then, of course, adopting pets as well. So this is just a wonderful thing for us. And we're, as pets come in that are, looking for homes, we're moving them to foster homes and finding out a lot about their personalities so that we can get them into adopted homes faster.
Yes, and hopefully making sure that you have the right match of an owner and a pet so they can stay together for a long time. One last question I have for you. Anything that people should keep in mind when adopting a pet? Any documents, any kind of things that they need to make sure they have to make this process go smooth?
I think it's just taking a look at your home life. Do you live in an apartment? Do you have children? The wonderful thing about having so many pets in foster homes is that we are finding out so much more about these pets than we would in the shelter. We're finding out, do they love to go on, 5-mile walks a day? Do they get along well with kids? Do they get along well with other pets in the home? And so we're able to make really, really great matches. And so no matter what your lifestyle is like, no matter what your family life is like, we're going to be able to find you a good match. We even still have some other types of pets looking for homes, cats and dogs, of course. And as more pets come into our shelter, we're going to keep this process going. And we're going to keep a lot of these systems in place even after things go back to normal.
Excellent. And one last question. I know I said last question, but really this will be the last question. For people who are interested in adoptions via virtually, how do they get in contact with KC Pet Project?
Yeah, just go to our website at kcpetproject.org. You can see all of our available pets, and then you're just going to email us at foster@kcpetproject.org just to get the process started. That's on all of our adoptions pages. We're trying to make it as easy as possible and changing things up as we need to as we go along. These are all brand new systems for us, so we're asking everybody to, have patience. But so far, it's working really, really well, and pets are finding homes.
Well, that's great. Just one example of everyone just adapting to this new reality. Tori Fugate with KC Pet Project, thanks a lot for joining us this morning.
Thank you.